Well, I made it to the parking lot. So packed my, I love this bag that I got on Amazon. You know, I usually use it for my, when I go to my club. So I have my hiking poles. Got some gloves, but it's still too early. But I wanted to show you where we are. Hold on. Okay, so this is called Prairie View Trail. Somewhere here. Actually, I'm gonna go and find it because that's where the guide meets us at 9:15. But she scared me when she sent an email. She says, "Be there early because the parking lot fills up pretty fast." So I'm the first one, except this guy over there who was sleeping there. I'm the first guy. There's probably, I don't know, 15 spots over here, and then there's probably the same 15 over there. They're all marked like this with the yellow lines. And I bought a pass. So the pass was 15 bucks, of course Canadian, and the guide was $85. So pretty much, of course, next time I can do it myself, but basically this is where we are. So so this is Calgary, right? So I drove on Highway 1 towards Kananaskis, and then I took Highway 40 and about like 6 kilometers here, and that's where this big lake, it's called Barrier Lake, like, you know, a barrier on the road. And so this trail goes like this on the northern side where it's all mountains. So I think, hold on, so that was southwest, so north is this way. So I'm guessing, yeah, the trail goes there, and it's a pretty difficult trail as far as I'm concerned because it's 700 meters of elevation. Okay, so the one I did in near Lake Louise, I was complaining about that one. That one was 190 meters of elevation. So basically but that one was 4.5 kilometers. So this one is 7.5 kilometers one way, and it's 700 meters of elevation. So so it's gonna be interesting. But let's go see. Let me just grab my camera. Let's go see. Oh, and I brought my bottle. I love this thing. So because we'll be passing some creeks, so of course I brought some water, but you know, you don't want to carry 20 kilos of water, right? So I brought 3 half-a-liter bottles, and then I'm gonna use this Grail, and my Hellcat made here in record time, because I checked, of course, you know, with these hiking trips you have to make sure that the roads are passable, right? And so I went on Google Maps and I look at this. Honestly, I'm so happy I live here, you know. I always wanted to live near mountains, and this is just 1 hour away. So it took me 1 hour because it's 95 clicks, so basically like 60 miles, 55 miles. Yeah, I see. So that's Highway 40 over there in the distance, and then you take this turn off, and so you can park over here. It's all marked, but you cannot park on the road like this, like where it's, you know, signage. But, and I'm glad I brought the jacket, you know. I wasn't sure if, you know, I'll be hot, but man, it's chilly near the water. And so this is the Barrier Lake, and so we'll be, I know, like the views, they're promising great views. So we'll be going somewhere there, and we'll be at the very top of one of these mountains somewhere, because then there'll be like, the lake itself is not that big actually, but see, they have some benches. So yeah, we are near Kananaskis, Alberta. So I didn't want to deal with too many lenses, so I just brought one lens, 28mm, because it's my lightest lens. Because I was thinking of bringing a 50mm, but that one weighs like a ton, you know. And then my 105mm is even worse. but so 28 means that I'll have to be close to something. But I spent probably an hour online looking at pictures that people took of this particular hike, this trail, and I saw that 28mm will be okay because it's, you know, everything is huge. Well, I like this one. Ped crossing. Ped crossing. That's not a very good word. So they have some stairs in there. Probably that's what they mean. Crossing. Like, why would you cross here? But yeah, the lake is, I don't know. I thought it would be bigger. So now we just need to find the trail head. Okay, Barrier Lake, warning. Barrier Lake is a reservoir and not a lake. Oh wow, so it's artificial. The following hazards are present: fluctuating water levels, navigational hazards, potential stranding hazard. Stranding, or like you can be stuck on a piece of land surrounded by water. Potentially unsafe ice conditions, slippery and unstable banks, cold water, wind gusts. Did you know that Barrier Lake is a reservoir? Well, actually it is. Actually it's big. Hold on, yeah, I take back what I said. So we're here. So this is north, south, east, west, right? So this reservoir is actually humongous. But it's like here it looks small, but then it goes south. Where is it going? Somewhere there probably. Yeah, because that's Highway 40, that's south. So going west, no, wait a second, so that's southwest. West is somewhere here. So basically somewhere there. It's like, it's actually very big. And you are here. Okay. Yeah, there's a dam in there. I know there's a dam. What is this? Whirling disease. Whirling disease is caused by microscopic parasite that infects trout and mountain whitefish. Okay, not people. All right, so where's the entrance to the trail? I think it's there, over there, but we'll go see. So yeah, what's the time now? I'm like here. I couldn't sleep, you know. I woke up at time now 7:23. Man, I woke up at 4 o'clock because, you know, sometimes all these time differences play tricks with me, because I spent 40 years in Russia, right, which is 8 hours forward, and then I spent 25 years in Ontario, which is 2 hours forward, and now this is only my first year in Alberta, so we are mountain time, right? So sometimes I wake up and I'm thinking, okay, 4 o'clock, so that's 6 in Ontario, but that's 12 noon in Russia. So, you know, sometimes I think my body just remembers. All right, so wait, sorry, it's Barrier Dam, Jewel Blue Waters. Oh yeah, so this is the trail. It goes like this. Prairie View, it's called Prairie View. So we're gonna go straight north, and then this way, and then I think then we're turning back. It's just one way, but then there'll be views. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the picture here, a guy with a telescope, so that's where the view is. The Barrier Lake will be like from the elevation. And so if that's south, then north, I'm thinking it's probably this, that road over there. Hold on. Oh, you can even park here, but that's for disabled people. No parking here. So where's the trail? Yeah, my car's over there. Oh, there's more parking here somewhere. I think it's somewhere that looks north. Basically, I'll have to come back here because it's still too early. Oh, that's the visitor center. Yeah, visitor center. Oh, and there's more parking here, man. And she was saying be early because it's limited parking and it fills up. Like, man, this is unbelievable. 1 hour away from my home. I have my Costa Rica boots that I got for Costa Rica. Look, there's more parking here. No shortage of parking. I don't see any signs for the trail. More parking. Well, there's some road over there. There's another road over here. Yeah, it's probably somewhere here because that's south, this is north. And the trail goes straight north. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so we'll continue when our guide shows up. So for now I'll go wait in the car. We'll continue at 9:15 because she said we're going to be doing a brief safety 15-minute instruction, and after that I'm going to hit the road. 7.5 clicks one way with a 700-meter elevation. I'm excited. Well, time now is 7:45. Time flies actually. And now we have one more car here, and some French guys showed up in a Subaru Outback. And I see people are walking around, so they're pretty much doing what I did. Maybe, of course, you know, this is Alberta, so like you don't have to hire a guide, right? So if you know these trails, you can do it yourself because there's maps, right? You can go online and you can download maps of trails. But this is my first time here. Actually, I did one, right? I did that Lake Louise tram line trail by myself, but it was a bit scary. By yourself, you know, you're all alone. Like here, I'm gonna be in a group, you know. So I was willing to pay this $85 fee. Just, you know, next time I can do it myself. But I still have like, what is it? An hour? 7:45. Yeah, and actually, when I was looking for the trail in the wrong spot. Like that place where I went, there's just like a circle in there. There's nothing. So it turns out to get to the trail, you have to cross the dam. There's a dam that direction, and right on the other side, that's where my Google Maps shows that's where the trail starts. So I'm gonna move out there probably like at 9 o'clock. And for now, I'm just basically, you know what happens sometimes when you just sit somewhere, right, and you wait? I'm just finishing my snacks, you know? I had an apple, avocado, and 2 bags of nuts. I had some cashews, that half of this I ate yesterday, and I have some walnuts. And so I finished off that apple yesterday at... No, wait, this morning. I finished that apple because I woke up at 4 o'clock, and so I went to my computer just to check on the news and see how my videos are doing. And I finished that apple. And then just now, I'm thinking, you know, I feel hungry. And we still have over an hour till the start of this race. So I finished the avocado. But actually it's good because that means that I'll have less weight in my backpack, right? But I'm still bringing some extra, like she said, bring extra socks in case we hit some water. And I brought shorts in case it gets warm, because it should be like plus 22 around noon. And then of course I have my camera, I have my GoPro, and I hope I don't finish all the nuts here while I'm waiting. But I suspect that I just saw a lady walking a dog and she was wearing shorts. I suspect maybe she's the one who is in that RV. You know, she's walking over there and she looks familiar because when she sent me an email, I found her website, and she had a couple of older YouTube videos like 3 and 5 years ago, so I think that's her, but we'll see. Anyway, sorry, now we're gonna wait till the actual hike starts. Okay, well, I made it to the first top. I don't know, you know, it's not very well organized because first off, there's no cell service here. But check this out, I climbed this because, you know, she said in the email, the organizer said, we'll meet at trailhead at 9:15. And if you walk from there, from the dam, you have to climb this very steep hill. There's not a single sign except this one. So here there's two trails, one goes this way, one goes this way, and you see, so I'm right here. So I pretty much already walked like 1 kilometer from the parking where my car is, but this is where this trail starts. It's called Prairie View, right? So this one, not sure what that one is called, there's no name, but this is it, Prairie View. So here's a half a kilometer and then 5 kilometers, so probably that's what it is. And then from here there'll be a view on the lake. So, but I'm the only guy here. There was like 3 people, they kept going, so I'm guessing they didn't book any guides. Like what did they pay 85 bucks for? Why we cannot meet in the parking lot, right? Let's say meeting in the parking lot, in the central parking lot. I don't know. Well, I'll wait till 9:15. Oh, and the fees are not refundable. They say that very clearly when you book. They say fees are not refundable. Yeah, of course, that's a pretty cool setup, you know. You don't even have to show up. You just tell people, yeah, we'll meet at the trailhead. Okay, well, I see somebody walking there. So I don't know, I'll just have to wait. There should be some kind of a group, right? And that's the major reason why I paid this money, is because I don't want to do it myself first time. I want to walk in a group, you know. Well, I keep eating my supplies and drinking water, so I came to this bench, still waiting. So a bunch of people passed, a group passed, but I'm just liking the view. And people go, no, you know, no groups. I keep asking, like, are you Lucinda? Because that's the name of my guide. And one lady was walking with a dog, and she like, excuse me? She got scared, but she had a dog like the size of a house, and she's scared of one guy. And I said, where's the trailhead? Can you tell me? She says, over there, where I was standing, where the sign is, right? But one group passed, but they're all Asians, and I didn't see any white lady, because like I said, I saw her picture. So, and she said the safety instruction, or whatever, the safety instructage starts at 9:15 at the trailhead, and the hike starts at 9:30. So I don't want to leave, but basically I talked to 2 nice guys, like, you know, people are usually very friendly, and they said, oh yeah, you don't need guides. He says all you need is download the app called All Trails, and he showed me on his phone. All Trails, there's an app for a phone, and it has all, you know, gives you all the info, where to park, how difficult is the trail. So definitely this is my last freaking time when I pay somebody. So just download the app, and then the only thing, of course, yeah, you have to pay for parking because it's a national park. So now I'm gonna wait till probably 5 more minutes, I don't know, 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna start tracking, you know, because it's just ridiculous. I already did 1 kilometer over here, and that's the trail that way. And there's a bunch of people, like, you cannot get lost, you know, because I already ate pretty much all my nuts and I drank all my water. No, I still have 1.5 bottles, and I decided I wanted to take a bag for the camera, but I decided to bring the camera up like this. I have my Nikon in there in a bag in case it starts, in case we have a hurricane and some rain. But this is just, you know, the view itself, even from here, it's just unbelievable. Like these mountains, and there's still snow there in some valleys over there. There's snow in there. So anyway, so waiting probably 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna hit the trail, and I'm gonna leave this lady Lucinda a very bad review on Google. I promise you that, if I don't find them, or if they don't find me. Yeah, I waited till 9:40 on that bench. Bunch of people passed me, but didn't see any other groups except the first group of those Asian people. So I don't know where they are, but now it starts getting interesting. But I know where I'm going. I know the view on the lake is from Yates Mountain, and that's about 5 kilometers, 3 miles. And so a couple of bikers, you know, on bikes, cyclists, and I was wondering how they're moving here, because it's pretty steep. And then I noticed that they had special bikes with the first gear. You know, the front gear was like this small. Like normally it's like this, right? But there's a super small, super slow gear. And actually, walking by myself, I don't have any bear bells, but there's a bunch of people on the trail, you know, in front of me, behind me. Maybe like 5-10 minute gap. So I watched that video I did near Lake Louise, and man, those bear bells, they are really annoying because they were so loud on the video. I didn't realize that they were so loud. So no bells this time. So if there's a bear, which I don't know, guys, if you know it, but a bear can run at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, 40 miles per hour. So it's difficult to get away from the bear, even on a bike. Like if you have a racing bike, it can catch you, you know. And they were saying somewhere online, I saw a story about this. They said the only way to outrun a bear, well, there's 2 ways. First, you have to find a friend hiker who is slower than you, because you don't need to outrun the bear, you need to outrun another hiker. That's one way. And another way is to run down a steep hill. They were saying that the bear, because it's so heavy, will have trouble navigating the steep hill. But yeah, this is definitely more steep than that tramline trail near Lake Louise. Well, I'm catching up with a pair, young people, a guy and a girl. They passed 5 minutes before. Oh, wow. Now imagine, I'm puffing just walking, and those 3 guys on bikes were climbing here. This is very good exercise. Alright, finally we have sign Stony Trail, so I made it here. Yeah, the green line is Stony Trail, goes northeast, so I'm on the right track. So from here it's 5 kilometers. Man, let's go. I see people in front of me. That's cool. Because like I said, I didn't want to hike here by myself in an unknown area. So it's cool when you can see people like a few hundred meters away. Probably should have brought my shotgun, you know, or my Ruger, but that will be against the rules because this is not, or maybe it is crown land. Is this public land? I don't think so, because if this was public land I could have brought some jugs and cans and do some target practice. Now this is interesting. Look at this. I wonder how those bikers managed over here. I'm positive they would have to dismount because this is crazy. I'm super glad I brought my hiking poles. Without them it would be much more difficult. So highly recommended, even though the terrain, as you can see, it's all rocks. Lots of rocks. Yeah, I do believe they were not joking. They were not joking when they said the elevation gain is 700 meters. I'm all drenched. I'm puffing like a warhorse, but it's good fun. I'm closing in on the Yates Mountain. Probably another 2 clicks. Mamma mia! So I barely made it to the top. Let's go take some pictures, because that's the whole idea, right? Why are we here? Except, of course, this is wow, man. This is good. I'm happy that I didn't bring 85mm. Did you consult him before the? Did you consult the dog before the hike? Did he really want to do the hike?
Oh, yeah, he likes it. And he went to swim a little bit.
Swim? Oh, in the lake.
Yeah.
Cool. Because I thought it's a pretty steep trail, man. Not easy.
We've done worse with him.
Sorry?
We've done worse.
Oh, we did more difficult ones. How old is he?
He's 5.
5. So maybe like 50 years old, in human terms.
More.
More?
More. 35.
Can I pet him? Or is he gonna bite my head off?
No. No, less. 35, not 50.
I know they have to smell you first.
But he's really cool.
Good dog.
Not
Huge,
aggressive.
like the paws are like
Yeah.
my
Yeah. Yeah, you can give the paws like the same size.
Yeah. Strong dog. That would be good, like in winter, maybe with a what do you call it? Toboggan with a sleigh.
Yeah.
Because he's probably can pull you easily.
Yeah, and he likes winter. That's his preferred season.
Yeah, I'll go find another point to take a picture. So this was it worth the hike? I think so. Sorry? No, it's okay. I already did a selfie. Oh wow, that crazy guy. I was talking to him, you know, I'm puffing like a old diesel engine. That guy seems to be my age, and he's walking next to me up the trail, and we're talking, and he's like not even breathing hard. I said, how is it possible? I said, why are you not puffing? And he says, how often do you hike? And I said, well, to be honest with you, not often. I said, last time I hit a tram line trail near Lake Louise, but that one was only 190 meters of elevation. Here it's, like I mentioned 20 times before, 700. We can probably still go further. Oh look, some crazy people go up there. There's a trail there. Is that the end over there?
Huh?
That's the end of the trail?
The end is actually up there. You see?
Oh, you can go all the way there?
Yeah. So once you go here, there'll be a right turn through the trees. It's easier through the trees.
No, forget it. I barely made this one. This 700 meters, right?
You're almost there.
No, but that's another 300 meters of elevation, probably. I'm telling you.
I timed my when we were here. I timed ourselves. It's just another 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
It's just another 10 minutes.
No.
Just follow these guys.
Yeah, I just know I don't do this often, so
Oh,
it's
okay,
very
okay.
very difficult, you
Very
know,
difficult,
when
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
do it often.
Yeah.
Like do it every week,
So
probably.
Make sure you're okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop and
Yeah,
catch
don't
my
worry.
breath.
Yeah. But honestly, it was just another 10 minutes from here. Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. And that's, oh, by the way, that road over there, that's how I came in. That's Highway 40 on the other side of the lake. But this is like unbelievable. And so yeah, some crazy people went all the way there. I can see people standing there. Actually, I saw when I was checking out pictures on Google, you know, if you put this name, Plain View Trail, Kananaskis, Alberta, there's like 600 photos, you know. And I remember that one of the photos was, it was a cliff. It was a very steep cliff, and people were standing like this, you know, with their hands in the air. And then of course there was a bunch of photos from this location, so I knew what I was expecting. But still, this is really nice. And I can see the parking lot from here. Wow, it's not even that far. Like, the parking lot is probably, like, as a crow flies, it's 2 kilometers. But I had to take off my shirt because I was really hot. Anyway, that's it. I don't think I'm gonna, well, maybe I'll show a couple of stretches going down, because it's, you know, going down, that's major reason why you need these hiking poles, because otherwise it's a lot of strain on your legs to break yourself, you know. And so I'm gonna attach this masterpiece shots at the end, so this will save you the 7 kilometer climb. Hey. Oh, there was the lady that I asked when I was sitting on the bench. I said, "Are you Lucinda?" And she says, "Who's Lucinda?" I said, "My guide." So she went. Can you look? These people, they're unbelievably fit, you know, to climb there. And that, you heard that Chinese guy, he said it's only 10 minutes from here to the top. But they're probably 25 years old, and they do it every week. But I like the challenge, so I'm gonna download this All Trails app, and if the weather's good next weekend, I'm gonna find another trail. It's maybe not as difficult as this one. Now look at these crazy guys. Does she eat nuts? No?
I don't know.
Cashews. Hold on.
Sit.
Hold on.
Let's try.
They're raw. They're pretty good.
You'll lick it. We'll see if you'll actually eat it.
Probably not.
Well, it doesn't seem like it.
Well,
Sorry to waste your cash.
it's okay.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
Oh, he ate it.
You ate it?
He's curious. He's licking it.
Okay, here's a couple more.
Thank you.
So I did learn something today. So it's once in a while, you know, it's cool to do a checkup like this, because this is an excellent checkup of your physical abilities. And it's a good thing that I started jogging just recently. Just, you know, alternating walking and jogging, because it's very difficult. Last time I jogged 40 years ago, and so then I decided to do this. So I know I really have to work on my shape, because this is not good. But this is crazy. Look at this. This is not an easy trail by any means or imagination. But it was difficult to walk. Now look at these guys here. So they have special super small gear.
Strong legs.
Yeah, and it's like amazing. Like you're about 5 minutes from the top.
Really?
Yeah,
Amazing, thanks.
about 400 meters. And they have these tiny gear, because otherwise it'll be impossible. But these guys are like, I could barely walk, and they are biking up this. And so yeah, my June resolution, because tomorrow is 29th, so it's almost June. My June resolution is to get into shape and lose the extra weight. This morning I was 193. I want to drop at least to 180, and then it'll definitely be easier. And so I'm gonna do jogging / walking every second day of the week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday I'll probably do just my kettlebell barbell plate routine, and then Saturday, Sunday I'll hit a trail with these hiking poles. So that's the plan. So anyway, that's all she wrote. So don't try this if you're not in good shape, because you can kill yourself. Thanks for watching. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Okay, one last thing, I'm gonna show you these two other crazy bikers. I feel like taking my hat off and bowing. Taking a bow. "500 meters, guys."
Thank you.
That's what youth means. Okay, one last thing I want to say. I ran into Lucinda and her group on the way back. They were resting up a hill going, up. And I see a familiar face, because I know her from her website. And she has a similar color t-shirt, and it says "hiking with," and I said, "Wait, are you Lucinda?" And she says, "Are you Sergio?" I said, "Yeah, where did you guys go?" I said, "I waited at the trailhead, like you said, until 9:40. And she says, "Well, we were meeting in the parking lot." And I said, "Well, I just wasted $85. I wanted to do it in a group." And she says, "Well, I'm sorry, you didn't see me with the dog? I was walking around." And I said, "Yeah, I saw you, but I wasn't sure it was appropriate, because I was waiting for some group to get together, right? I was looking for a group of people." And she said, "Well, when I said trailhead, I meant the parking lot." So basically, a guide who cannot even give you directions to the meeting place. So yeah, I'm not doing this stupid thing again. Just download the app, find the trails. There's lots of people, there's nothing to be afraid of. Everybody says hi, pretty much, "Hi, hello, how are you?" You ask questions, people help you with answers, so it's pretty cool. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. See what I mean?